Hello friend, welcome to my video. So here is Constantine by Aton. I don't know how you say it, to be honest with you. Aton, I think it's Aton, isn't it? Aton Customs, who is an exceptionally talented gentleman, it must be said. This is, wow, beautiful. I mean, to do a figure this well in 1/12 scale is amazing. I would say, not looking for a fight or anything here, this 1/12 scale Keanu Reeves is a better representation of Keanu Reeves than any other Keanu Reeves I've seen, you know, including the Hot Toys ones. You know, I was always been a big fan of Hot Toys. I think they've been less great recently, and perhaps I'm less interested in them because, you know, I'm a bit sick of Marvel. Although I'm a big Marvel fan, but you know, I would like to see some different stuff from Hot Toys, and I think that perhaps they're not as good as they used to be, dare I say, when you look back to something like the DX Terminator 2 Battle Damage figure. I mean, you know, it's got to be one of the greatest figures in the last few years, or maybe 10 years. I lose track of time. And, you know, some of those releases around that time were superb. I think the sculpts have been a bit less good recently, a bit soft. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Hot Toys. Here to talk about Aton Customs. And this is so beautiful, man. How, you know, you do this in 1/12 scale is beyond me. The paint, the sculpting, the detail. It's coming for you, mess you up. Love the little cigarette, which I've already dropped several times and almost lost in the carpet. Putting that in there with my shaky hands was a joke, I can tell you. But I managed it, because we don't give up, we keep going. Really lovely figure. Really nice cloth goods in this scale, because I'm not a fan of cloth goods usually in 1/12 scale, but these are very nice. If you're going to picnics, no, not picnics. If you're going to pick nicks, if you're going to like look for bother, nitpick, that's the word, term thing. I suppose you might say the collar and ties is the tiniest bit chunky, but it still looks better than some 1/6 scale collars and ties I've seen. I might have a bit of a play around and see if I can't improve that a little bit. But it is beautiful. Oops, lost his hand. We'll sort him out later. Lovely articulation, really nice base body. Lots of good movability. The body's very firm, stiff, solid feeling. You can imagine that it's a body that you could pose a lot and not, you know, have to worry too much about. Rock solid body, really, really nice. Great package. I really like the box. The box is very nice. The inside picture of hell there is very nice. Got a little window. Not much on the back, obviously, but you know, for a non-licensed product, it's very, very good. Lots of good accessories. Bear with me while I make noise off camera, because that's what you want when you're trying to relax watching YouTube, me making noise off camera. You have got a literal ton of hands. And you've got the excellent Holy Shotgun, which is a very nice piece. Very nice painting and detail on that indeed. Like that very much. You've got the, oh dear, never mind, we'll get him in a minute. Got the spear here, which I obviously might use for some Indiana Jones stuff, because, well, why wouldn't you? Very nice. You've also got little cigarettes, a little Bible with actual little printed pages, bottle of scotch, various little cigarettes and bits and bobs like that. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. There's some lovely attention to detail. I'm glad he's fallen over, because it reminded me to show you that. Can you see that? How good is that? So yeah, really, you know, beautiful attention to detail on this. They haven't really scrimped on anything. There's nothing they've, you know, not tried. Everything they've tried, I would say, has been successful. The hands are very nice. They're a They've got a soft rubbery feel to them without being too soft and rubbery, if you get me. And they switch in and out on the pegs very nicely. Bear with me. Let me take him around here where I can see him a bit better. It's difficult working around the camera. The hardships, I tell you. Dear oh dear. But yes, very, very nice indeed. Highly recommended if you can find one. I don't know how limited the numbers they were made in. I'm not seeing any information on that. You can pick them up mainly from Japan, I've seen. So make sure you get a reputable seller with some good feedback before you start forking over the cash for him. But yeah, so impressive. I mean, the tailoring in 1/12 scale is awesome. Really, really nicely done. The trousers are such a soft, light material that they drape really nicely. There's no bunching up. Again, same with the shirt and the jacket. I mean, there's a small amount of impediment to the articulation, but, you know, nothing major at all. It's just superb, I would say. I have not been this impressed with a figure in a long time. He's really, really cool. And a big favourite character of mine, both from the comics, and then I love Keanu's depiction of him. Still hope we might get a second film at some point, perhaps. But very, very nice. He's a wee bit bigger than most of my other chaps. Let me show you. So here we've got the new Mafex Terminator, and he's a tiny bit taller than him, I'd say. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Tiny bit taller. There's Billy the Butcher. Billy's got a slightly loose foot. I'll get round to fixing it at some point. Yeah, Constantine's a bit taller than Billy. Go lay down there for a minute, Billy. We'll sort you out properly later. Let's grab an Indiana Jones. Here was me Dial of Destiny that I've weathered up. Again, he's a bit bigger than that. So bear that in mind if you are a 6-inch scale collector and differences in height are going to bother you. That might be something you're going to have to think about if you want him on the shelf. He looks quite good with Marion, but yeah, he's certainly a tad taller than most of my other 6-inch figures. But I suspect he's not as tall as the 7-inch, like a NECA or anything, although I've not got any of those to show you. And if you put him with an SHF figure, then he's going to be even bigger. Hang on, bear with me. Where's Captain Jack gone? Captain Jack, come here. Oh dear. Getting old, but getting old's a privilege. Don't take it for granted. There we go. How's your little Captain Jack? Nah, he's a bit small with Captain Jack next to him, isn't he? Doesn't quite work. But he is a beautiful figure. As I say, I haven't been that impressed with something out of the box like that for a long time. I'm dreadful. I'll get a figure and I can't leave it alone. I'll mess with it and do bits to it until I'm happy. But as I said, apart from the collar and tie, which I can live with, but you know, could be adjusted slightly, I suspect. He's lovely. Really nice package all round. I hope we get some more cool ones from Aton Customs, because certainly we're thinking about picking them up. I see they did a Batman, well, Bruce Wayne, young, rich thingamabob. I don't know, not really a huge collector of that, but it looks very impressive again. And there's another one I saw that they'd done. Oh, Moon Knight. They did Moon Knight, didn't they? Which looks very good. Well, I reckon that white suit would look, you know, dirty and nasty in about a week of me touching and fiddling with it and playing about. But he is very nice indeed. I hope the pictures here are doing him justice. The cigarette's awesome. Even got a little tiny plume of smoke going off of it. You can see that. Really nice attention to detail. I mean, they lined the coat, for God's sake, and gave him a belt in 1/12 scale. Who does that? Well done to you people. Very talented indeed. This is why I'd love to be a millionaire, because if I was a millionaire, I'd be finding the Anton Customs people and saying, you guys are wicked, let me give you lots of money, and please will you make me a custom 1/12 scale figure of this sort of quality of, who are my favourites? Tom Baker's 4th Doctor. Can you imagine that? Something in that scale and that quality. That would be awesome. Anyway, I have rambled enough. Thank you very much for watching. Probably have a new video quite soonish. Got some more stuff coming in. The bank balance is not happy, but what can you do? Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you all have a good day. Be nice to each other, because it's free.